Paul Pogba and Manchester United, a stunning comeback in the making. Reports suggest an agreement is close.
Before we start, if this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds and it's nice. Thank you very much.
As the winter transfer window draws to a close, speculation surrounding Paul Pogba's next move has intensified. The French midfielder, currently a free agent, has reportedly agreed to rejoin Manchester United on a 2-year contract, according to Sky Sports. If finalised, this deal would mark one of the most unexpected returns in recent football history. A second stint at Old Trafford could be a defining moment in Pogba's career, particularly after his struggles at Juventus, where injuries and a doping suspension derailed his trajectory. Meanwhile, Manchester United has faced ongoing challenges in midfield, lacking consistency and depth despite high-profile signings. With fans divided over the potential move, Pogba's return could either reignite his career or raise further questions about his ability to perform at the highest level. Since parting ways with Juventus in November, Pogba has been linked to several clubs, including Olympique de Marseille. Despite the mixed legacy he left at United, the club appears to be open to bringing him back, signaling they still believe in his talent and potential impact. Can Pogba be the solution to United's midfield problems? Manchester United's struggles in midfield have been evident throughout the season. Despite investing in players like Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount, the team has failed to find balance and control in the centre of the pitch. Injuries and tactical inconsistencies have further highlighted the need for reinforcements. Even though Pogba has endured a difficult spell at Juventus, his technical ability, vision, and passing range remain undisputed. At his best, he is capable of dictating play, progressing the ball efficiently, and creating goal-scoring opportunities. If he can regain full fitness, his return could offer the quality and creativity that United desperately needs. Reports indicate that negotiations have progressed, with a 2-year contract reportedly being prepared. However, several uncertainties remain. Can Pogba stay fit and avoid further injuries? Will he regain top form after a long absence from competitive football? How will Manchester United fans react, given his past inconsistencies at the club? Rio Ferdinand advocates for Pogba's return. Come train with us. One of the most vocal supporters of Pogba's potential return is Manchester United legend Rio Ferdinand. The former defender, who spent over a decade at Old Trafford, believes the club has little to lose by giving Pogba another opportunity. Ferdinand recently suggested that Pogba should train with the squad before signing any contract to prove his fitness and commitment. Greater than, Paul Pogba back at Manchester United. I'd say to him, come train with us, show us what you can do. If I were in charge, that's exactly what I'd tell him. Come back, get fit, and prove you can still make a difference. Ferdinand's remarks reflect the sentiment of some fans who believe that, despite Pogba's past inconsistency, his natural talent remains undeniable. Given United's current struggles, signing a player of his caliber, provided he is physically and mentally prepared, could be a worthwhile risk. Why would Manchester United consider bringing Pogba back? There are several reasons why Manchester United might be willing to take a chance on Pogba. 1. No transfer fee. With financial constraints impacting many clubs, signing a free agent like Pogba would be a cost-effective move. United would not have to pay a transfer fee, reducing the financial risk involved. 2. Premier League experience. Pogba is already familiar with the Premier League and Manchester United. If he can regain his fitness, he could reintegrate into the squad quickly and provide an immediate impact. 3. Creativity and depth in midfield. Manchester United has struggled to create chances, relying heavily on Bruno Fernandes. Pogba's passing, ball control, and vision could relieve some of that burden. Additionally, with injuries to Casemiro and Mount, the team lacks depth in midfield, making reinforcements necessary. 4. Experience and leadership. At 31, Pogba still has valuable experience at the highest level. His leadership qualities and knowledge of high-pressure games, including his role in France's 2018 World Cup winning team, could benefit a squad in need of stability. The risks of re-signing Pogba. While Pogba's return could provide significant benefits, there are also considerable risks involved. Injury record. Pogba has struggled with fitness issues for years, raising concerns about whether he can cope with the physical intensity of the Premier League. Lack of recent playing time. Having been sidelined for months, his ability to return to top form remains uncertain. Consistency and commitment. His previous spell at United was marked by fluctuating performances, and it remains unclear whether he would fully adapt to Erik ten Hag's tactical demands. A final chance to revive his career. At this stage in his career, a return to Manchester United could represent Pogba's last major opportunity to prove himself at the highest level. His time at Juventus was overshadowed by setbacks, and after a doping suspension and recurring injuries, he now faces a defining moment. A second stint at Old Trafford could provide the ideal platform for him to rebuild his reputation, rediscover his confidence, and silence his critics. If he takes full advantage of this chance, he could once again establish himself as one of Europe's top midfielders. A successful return would allow Pogba to prove that he can still perform at an elite level, regain match fitness in a familiar environment, help Manchester United compete for domestic and European success. However, whether he can truly capitalise on this opportunity remains to be seen. What would Pogba's return mean for Manchester United? If Pogba re-signs with Manchester United, it would be one of the most talked about transfers of the season. With the team struggling in key areas, his ability to control possession, dictate play, and deliver decisive passes could provide a much-needed boost. His return could also strengthen Manchester United's midfield options, reignite enthusiasm among supporters, improve the team's performance in both the Premier League and European competitions. That said, no guarantees exist. If Pogba continues to struggle with injuries or fails to integrate into the squad, his second spell at United could end in disappointment. Will Manchester United take the risk? As discussions continue, the final decision lies in the hands of Manchester United's management. If Pogba does return, fans and analysts will be eager to see whether he can rediscover the form that once made him one of the most exciting midfielders in world football. The key question remains: can Pogba make a successful comeback in the Premier League, or will this move turn into another unfulfilled promise? Regardless of the outcome, Pogba's next move will undoubtedly be one of the most closely followed football stories in the coming weeks.